thought you knew that.
Yes, thought you knew that. Ladipoe is still in the building, and of course, you just checked out that amazing thing.
And you look nice as an animation. Yeah, your animation fine, oh.
Now, many young Africans, they look up to you as a role model, definitely. What advice would you give to emerging creatives trying to build their global presence?
Global presence?
Yeah.
Okay, well, you know, nobody does it alone.
Okay.
You need people around you, and I think choosing people who have your time is key. A lot of times you want to choose that person that worked with that other guy that also blew, but you want to look in your own circle and think of the person that's always checking in, who always says, oh, you did that and that was dope, and is interested and has your time. Those are the kind of people that you need as team members, because I've realized you want to surround yourself with people who are smarter than you in the position you need them to be in, and that is how you go from here to here, because going global is about scaling up. Yeah, so surround yourself with a team. People that like mine.
All people are jotting things down.
As in, don't say we didn't do anything for you on the show. So African music, film, and art are dominating the global stage, as we can see at all the award ceremonies, when it comes to film festivals, when it comes to music awards, when it even comes to anything African. The world is watching. They want to be involved. So where do you think African creativity is heading in the next, let's say, 5 to 10 years?
I think, you know, now it's a growing curiosity. I think by then it will be really embedded in the global culture, you know, because you have to understand that, okay, people like it, but think about this. Now there's a 5-year-old or who is growing up on African culture, Nigerian culture, South African culture being a staple. So what is that 5-year-old going to be when they're 25 or 30? By then they will have grown up with it. It's one thing to see it now and like it. It's another thing to grow up on something. So there's somebody in I don't know, Singapore who's growing up on Nollywood. And so I see in 10 years it being a very well established, you know, commodity in the global space. Right now, some friends of mine, they went to Cannes Film Festival and they got this special mention. That's a major thing. His debut film, his name is Akinola Davis.
Yeah.
Oh,
you know,
nice.
And Wale Davis.
Wale Davis. Those are my bros. And you know, they got a special mention. That is Cannes Film Festival saying, we recognize your debut film. And they're Nigerian, 100%.
True that.
You know, so to me, it's from Lagos. So to me, that's what we're going to start to see. We're going to start to see Nigerians and Africans as executives all over the world, pushing what they know to be fantastic and top quality content. And we've changed the PR of Nigeria. When I was younger, we were known for other things.
But now it's different.
Yeah, we're global, baby.
Exactly.
It's different.
Now we're really global.
Now talking about the future, let's talk about artificial intelligence. Yeah, Meta is making significant investments in AI to support creators. Have you explored any AI tools whatsoever?
I mean, so far,
your
just
creative process?
ChatGPT. ChatGPT is kind of, you know, I've been testing it to see, okay, what can it help me do? What can it make easier in my life? So I'm starting to understand what can be done, but I feel like it's something that
Hope you're not ChatGPT in your lyrics then.
Oh, I don't think that's even possible. I don't think that I don't
It will
like,
shock you. Some people do that.
but I just don't think ChatGPT can work on the level at which I'm thinking.
Oh, shit.
In terms of creativity, I don't think so. I think it can automate certain that, how can I post this on my Instagram?
Yeah.
But come up with like a lyric that has to
Captions.
talk about my life.
Yeah.
ChatGPT, you're not on that level. You're not ready for that. But I do see how it can be helpful to the creative to automate certain things. But it's one of those things that as it grows, I definitely want certain contractual things where it says you cannot use my this if I'm not involved. I feel like there needs to be, as it grows, there should be the necessary protections to go with it. But I do see how it can be helpful.
Okay, so away from AI, talking about tools, as you can see, recently Facebook continues to introduce new tools for creators, and these features have been most valuable for growing your audience and collaborating with others, right?
Yes.
Have you used any of those tools?
That's what I'm starting to get into. My manager is right there. We've been talking about, okay, so what's the next step? How can we continue to, you know, communicate and connect with like my Facebook audience that is growing and growing? So that's something I'm really excited to like get into. You know, so maybe the next time we see, I have more of what I've done with it. But now I'm just excited to start working with it. It's like a new toy.
Definitely loving this. Is there any other thing you'd like to share with us? We noticed that there was a collaboration with Star Plus.
Yes.
Where did that come from? How did that come about?
No, so first and foremost, yes, there's a song out called Olufumi, The Missing Recipe. It's my remix, whatever you want to call it, of Star Plus's classic song. And it just started as a freestyle. You know, we put out me freestyling, we sampled Star Plus, and we put out a freestyle. And then they heard it, and then they loved it.
Ooh.
And they now said that, oh yeah, now let's make this bigger. They now send me their vocals. And I don't mean just Shifi and Zio, but Tunde as well.
Tunde is...
That would be lovely.
You know, so they did that, and then we put it out, and people are hitting me up saying, thank you so much. I never thought we'll see Tunde, Zil, and Shifi again, together, you know, and together. And then people are saying, oh, it sounds so good. And to me, to get that is really amazing because I know what that song was for me.
Yeah.
So to me, it's just a special moment. Everybody, Olufumi, The Missing Recipe is out right now. Make sure you check it out.
So that is mind-blowing.
Talking about checking it out, let's show them.
Let's check it out. Let's check it out.
Touchdown. Let's go find Star Plus. Ladipoe Star Plus. Who saw this coming though?
My name is Moyo Faraway Ahmed. If you also call me Moyo, listen. And this now Abigail. And I dare on top of your view pigeon. I'm gonna bring you bass boost.
I don't get person will be single mother before. He carry another man show say now my husband be this.
Now waiting you want.
After that day, the man
you go see him again.
If you snooze, you lose. If you miss this show, you miss out. On top this our show, I not dey gree for anybody.
When you dey find the husband, you not see sign say the guy smart, you don't vex, don't give signs.
If they look for person, we go give them to you. Fact as it be.
Men no they ever get forced. If baby not there for her, now the woman.
Talk no dey be person, you make person no fit talk true inside. But for this country, we know say if you open court in the morning, waiting no good, no good.
Me and my sisters, hey, we go tanda gidigba for inside studio to give una all the latest information.
But look, we no even take responsibility for the children. Leave the man.
And that's some poria.
I'm Miriam Lunge. I'm a passionate environment advocate and a published author.
I am the founder of Celebration, a businesswoman, and a fashion icon.
I am a wealth coach and a real estate developer.
I am Amako Arakwe. I'm a corporate commercial lawyer and an entrepreneur.
Barkamu da warhaka. I am Ramatu Shehu Oyibo, an entrepreneur and a business coach.
I am the voice of an average Muslim woman, an hijabite, and a lawyer.
I am a polymath and a serial entrepreneur.
I am Muriah Afolabi Brown, Managing Director.
Lyrics.
That's sweet, by the way.
Yeah, it is. I love it. I love everything about that.
Thank you.
And I love your progress. I love how you started with Feel Alright, all the way down to where you are right now. Like during the lockdown.
Yes.
That particular song, the one with Simi, Know You, that just got a lot of people going, especially on TikTok.
Yeah.
I did one of the trends too. I jumped on it.
I think we did part 2, right?
We did part 2 as well. Yeah, for Simi's album, Know You Too.
It was blown. It was blown. You had to do part 2. And then you being here right now for this 5th edition and then still talking about this visual that we just saw, the Olufumi recipe, the missing recipe.
The missing recipe,
yes.
exactly.
So what else are we expecting from Ladipoe?
Well, to be honest, I'll tell Fact TVC is going to be the first one to find. I'm going to drop a new song in beginning of June. It's called Fola Shade. And this is, I never thought I'd be the artist that have a song that's a woman. I'm telling you, I always used to say, well, how many
Quick question, who is Fola Shade in your life? Or who was Fola Shade?
Do you know who I think Fola Shade is?
Who?
It's somebody that is the crown. You know what I'm saying? That the crown on your head. I feel like you know, people don't, you have to understand that if you're a king, it's because there's a woman that's allowing you to be that.
Tell them.
Allowing you
tell
to
them.
be that.
Tell them.
Yeah, you know, so for real, I feel like the Fola Shade in your life is the one that's letting you be seen. Yeah. Captain, you have to listen to it.
I will listen to it.
Do we have any choice?
We would even play for it when the video comes out.
Just send us a video. So, any other thing, Meta, ChatGPT, and Meta, Facebook, anything you want to say?
Well, what I really want to say is I've been working. It's really cool to link with Meta on this. It's really cool to be recognized. It's really cool that these kind of programs are happening for African creatives. I've always felt like African creatives are were the ones that are going to reignite the economy, the GDP, bring new PR to the country, you know. And I feel like now is the time. Now is the time. And I'm working on an album. I hope it's out this year.
Yay.
And it's just a way to say and tell the audience base that you can win here too. Anybody who's paying attention to me, I'm an example.
So you knew that?
Oh.
Yeah, for real.
All right, thank you so much for coming on the show today. It was a pleasure to have you here. And guys, you're not left out. It was a pleasure to have you watch the show today. We hope you had an amazing time. It's been the Throwback Thursday edition of East Flash on TVC. And we had OJ in the building, Ladipoe in the building, and Lady Cat says goodbye.
Now this is the original.
This is the original.
Before the missing link.
Before the missing link, this is the original. Enjoy it.
I did. I'll be the one take care of you, for you, and now you say